Hello everyone, it's Dale here with new weekly trading ideas video. What you see before you is NinjaTrader 8 platform with my custom-made volume profile and VWAP indicators, and the chart before you, that's the ES, which is futures of Standard & Poor's 500, and this is a 30-minute chart of it. The first trading level that I like to talk about here is this support which formed on Friday, and the support is at 60.86. Now, this support is a bit different to what I usually trade because this one is not based on volumes. If I show you the volume profile, let me just use a volume profile over the whole Friday, then you can see that the volumes in here, which got formed before the level, are not really significant. So there were very weak volumes here. So the level is not based on volumes, but what it is based on is that there was this rotation, and then there was the macro news. It was the NFP macro news right here, this very strong volatility, and it started from this rotation. It took all the liquidity below that rotation, this liquidity, it took it out with this candle, this sort of a false breakout, and then boom, the price went aggressively upwards. So basically I'm wanting to trade the aggressivity of the buyers here, and as you can see they formed this fair value gap here. That's a concept from smart money trading, and I like to trade from the bottom of the fair value gap in a long trade scenario, which is this line. So that's our level, right, based on the fair value gap and based on the aggression of the buyers here. Now also, this is in line with the overall uptrend on the ES. As you can see, we are in a strong uptrend, and that's why I prefer long trades here, and this long trade is in line with that. So I'm currently waiting for the price to hit this level, and then I'll go long from there. Alright, so let's move forward and let's check out the next trading idea. The next one will be on the euro dollar. So this is the euro dollar 30-minute chart, and on Friday my short level, which was in here, got hit in the same macro news I was talking about. It was the NFP news. It got hit in here. This was the reaction to the news. By the way, the level was based on those volumes here. So it was a beautiful reaction to that level. Unfortunately, I didn't take that trade because I'm not trading during the macro news, so I didn't take it, but the reaction was there. It was nice. Actually, my level was a little bit higher here, but the level which you see here, that's a new level. Let me show you the reasoning behind it. So if you just look at the price action, you can see that there was this sharp reaction. That was the reaction to my level, which I had here. Also, this happened during the macro news. And if you use the volume profile here and look into that rejection, then you can see that there is this volume bump within the rejection, very close to the high of the rejection, very close to the place where the price actually turned. So what this is telling us, this heavy volume bump, is that sellers were active here. So buyers were pushing the price upwards, then sellers started to jump in, mostly in here, we can tell by looking at this volume profile, and then the sellers rejected the higher prices. So the most important place in this rejection zone is not the high, but the most important place here is this heavy volume zone, right? This is where most of the volumes before the shift from buying to selling took place were accumulated, right? So this is the most important place in that rejection zone, and my level is at the beginning of that heavy volume zone. So it is at 1.0614, and if there's a pullback, then chances are that there'll be a reaction, right? Because the sellers from here will want to defend this place because clearly it is important for them, and they'll want to push the price downwards from there again. So that's for the euro, and let's now switch over to the British pound because we have a very similar level here. So what you see before you is a 30-minute chart of the British pound US dollar, And again, in here we have a strong rejection of higher prices. This one was a reaction to a heavy volume zone. In here, this heavy volume zone, if I draw a line here, then this was the reaction to it. What you can also note is that this heavy volume zone was a month old, but the markets have very good memory. I always keep saying that. So that's why the market reacts even to old levels like this one. So that was that rejection as a reaction to those heavy volumes. And now if you look into the rejection, let me zoom this in a bit, then it will show you a heavy volume zone very similarly as on the euro. This one, and also there's this one. And the narrative is very similar as on the euro. Buyers were pushing the price upwards, then there was the macro news, and sellers started to jump in. They were jumping in here and also in here, and then they reversed the price. And again, the most important place is not the high of the rejection, but it is this heavy volume zone and also this heavy volume zone. But for my level, I chose the lower one because the volumes were heavier there. Alright, so that's my level based on those heavy volumes formed within the rejection. The level is at 1.2793, and when there's a pullback, then chances are that this level will be defended and the price will go downwards from there. And by the way, what you want to do is, if you decide to trade this, then you want to place your stop in here, because there's a chance that the price won't react to the first volume bump, but to the second one. And you want your trade to have some room to breathe, alright? So even if the price comes to the second volume cluster, you still want to be in your trade and be in the short position. Now, if you guys are interested in learning more about volume profile trading, then head over to my website. It is at trader-dale.com, and if you click this button, Trading Course and Tools, then it will bring you to this page where you can browse my best educational and indicator packs. It is the volume profile pack, which focuses on volume profile trading. And below that, there's the order flow pack, which will teach you everything about day trading with order flow and provide you with my custom-made order flow and volume profile indicators. If you are interested in getting both with a huge discount, then you can get them at the bottom of the page right here. Now, before I wrap the video up, I'd like to announce a winner of a contest we had last time. The prize of the contest were my custom-made volume profile and VWAP indicators for TradingView platform, and right now on your screen you see the name of the person who won in the contest. So congratulations to the winner, and what I'll do next is I'll do another contest for the next week. The only thing that you need to do to participate in this contest is leave a comment below this video, which I'll publish on YouTube, and next week I'll randomly pick one person to win this set of custom-made indicators. So that's about that. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time, and until then, happy trading!